So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Yaya Toure proves too strong. And here's Totti. That's tidy. Pinches it off him. He is just caressing the ball. Pullet plays it in. Terrific header. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mateus. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Maldini, too strong for his opponent there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. Collar knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Ribéry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dundee have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. That's a little off target. Great vision. Neymar. He's got... And the shot! And this is Neymar. Mateus. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Pelé. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Dumfries. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Dundee are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Messi, and he's got the... And the shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Paris grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that.
Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
Dundee can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Played into space out wide. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Beckham was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often...
And this is Hullet. Hullet! Goal! Paris! And the comeback is complete. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Paris get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Showing good feet. Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dundee making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Hullet looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now, can they get him away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A nice sequence of passes, this. Mateus. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's going to go a long way. And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been... And again! It's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Dundee are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
And a quick announcement.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Please look at the screen for
Quite
information.
a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Paris get the second half going.
Dundee have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Oh, but I think it's a case of this corner.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. He gets big! It's loose now, and Maldini is there to clear. Totti. He's found a way through. It's a quick ball upfield.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckham has it out wide and in space. And he lines up a cross. Konate attempts a clearance. Now then, the ball's come loose.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here, brilliantly cut out. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! He's delivered all right! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Lahm. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's chance! It's bounced back off the post. Dundee still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Hullet, played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's definitely not his best.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Big chance! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Beckham with the cross, up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Lahm, that's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Zakaria, Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. That has not gone well. And it's Neymar. That'll be a throw-in. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. Lahm. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Paris needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Beckham. Yaya Toure. Lahm. Pele. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckham with the cross. Hullet, who does have an assist to his name. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number 21,
Johan Cruyff.
substitutions taking place.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And it's Cruyff. And he's well positioned here.
There will be 3
Oh, he
minutes
had to make that,
time.
and he did make it. And he's in on, and the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Beckham. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And the Sar gets his hands on it. And that's that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Big chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fab...
It's Pele! Oh, it's hit the post! That is being shifted off it. Ribéry. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Platini. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Everton look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
Platini! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's Pele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Konate. Platini. Look at the space and the shots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Ibrahim. In he goes again! And it's in! And that is goal number 20. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Neymar. Odo. Now Gattuso. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. Hullet bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Michel Platini. Platini shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hullet. Pele. It's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's found the way through. Great run on the overlap here. Lofted in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Joelinton stood up well to him there. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello,
Some
everybody,
first-half
and
thoughts?
please
I
join
think
me
the
in
manager
wishing a
should be
happy
pretty
wedding
happy that his
anniversary
side
for one
managed
of
to
our
come in
Bangkok
on
members.
level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So once again, we're underway. Yaya Toure. Looks a cracking ball. Sixth sense. Odo. Joelinton, who's set up one goal so far. Van de Ven. Ibrahimovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now looking to orchestrate counter. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Joelinton. Rui Costa. Gullit kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes coming off in quick succession. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And claimed it back swiftly. Gattuso. Rijkaard. Now it's Rui Costa. Platini. Quality ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely ball and a rich chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Gullit gets into some space. Thinks about the shot. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Pelé. Played into space. Neymar looking to run onto it. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Everton are looking to go forward now. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rui Costa. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Joelinton. Threads one in. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Nicely worked. Oh, what has happened? Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. And it's in! Pepe. And it's Ibrahimovic. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Strong running down that left flank. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's going to be another throw. It's a promising position. That looks a good cross. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands. Neymar. Lahm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Shawlinton. Now, can they get him away? And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, he's going to be disappointed with it. He's having a shot! And with that, the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements overlapping.
Chance! It's there! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Dundee are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. And this is Neymar. Van Dijk goes back to front. And it's Zico. Well, nicely intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the counter is on. Looking for the run. Bullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Neymar. Yeah. Zico. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cruyff. Oh, they can break here. Neymar just eases him off the ball.
Dundee really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
And he shoots! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Dundee grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Xavi Alonso. This looks promising. Oh, he's shooting chance! And he hits the net! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Madrid take the lead. And it's Zico. Showing good feet. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's an imaginative pass. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Thinks about the shot. The referee has given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Dundee have the chance to go the other way.
it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar. It's Neymar! That's got him rattled. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maldini cuts out the pass. Pelé. Pelé powering forward here. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gullit. Knocks it into space. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Neymar. And this is Pelé. Pelé wriggles his way through. Oh, super! Great chance! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game.
There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio. Cambio de
So once
jugadores.
again, we're underway. He won't be happy with that one. Pelé, Luis Suarez. Dundee, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Pelé. And it's Zico. Xavi Alonso. Ambitious ball here. Toure gets over and intercepts. Lahm. And here's Suarez. Pelé. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone for a throw-in. Alonso. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rudiger. Van Dijk. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pinches it off him. And it's Luis Suarez. Xavi Alonso is the guilty party there. Ibrahimovic.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome.
Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No, he is not giving anything away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to...
Can he finish? Dundee are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Luis Suarez. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar gets into a good position. Oh, important interception. Thuram.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. Pepe. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ibrahimovic. 75 minutes played. Yes. And the shot! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson. And this is Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. And this is Pele. Xavi Alonso. Ibrahimovic. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Zico. Could move up a gear here. Rudiger calmly anticipates. 2 minutes to be added on. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Luis Suarez. And we're done. Dundee were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
A lot of decent chance! It's their first effort on goal. And this is Nedved. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Dundee finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Platini could move up a gear here. Rummenigge, that has been slung wide. Nedved gets into a good position. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Dembele. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Dundee are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the counter is on. And it's Gullit. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. It's Neymar! Same again, same outcome.
Dundee really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Yaya Toure. Neymar. And this is Pele. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And they're...
Oh, he shoots! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Goes for a shot! Platini. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's really well manoeuvred. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, what has happened? Nedved! Dundee are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Walker kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. Ribéry cuts it out. Yaya Toure. Lahm for Ribéry. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Konate gets rid without sophistication. Chance here to counter. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what a... It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Lahm. Not the most accurate pass. And it's with the keeper. Thuram.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
it's Walker. Mbappe is onto this. That is lovely. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester
Number
United
8.
get the second half
Gullit.
started.
Coming on the field is number 10, Ibrahimovic.
Decent progress down the
Substitution.
left. That looks a good ball through. And the finish! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Dundee are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce
Real chance! That was probably asking just too much. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, that's wonderful alertness. Dundee have the chance to go the other way. Ribéry is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be.
Dundee are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Dundee looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dundee needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Beckham.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish? It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Pedro Neto! Fantastic from Pedro Neto! About as smooth as it gets. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems to be...
Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Rijkaard has got himself a free kick. And it's Neymar. And this is Pelé! It's Pelé! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Big chance! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, easy pickings there. Keeper has taken decisive action. Neymar. Zico. Great vision. Walker gets across to intercept that. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Beckham. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Pelé. Neymar.
Dundee clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Platini. He's found a way through. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Neymar. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's been cut out, well played. Platini, he's Platini! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
26, Neymar. Coming on the field.
Rijkaard.
Number 22, Nedved. Number 19,
Nedved.
Federico Valverde.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Dundee, moments now away from seeing this one out.
4
There
added
will be
minutes has
4
been indicated.
extra minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Gattuso, and it's Zico. Nicely weighted ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Gullit. There's the shot! Superb from Hullet! A finish of true class! And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now it's Pelé. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a look and plays it forward. Konate spots it and intercepts. Quality ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ribéry. No way through. Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips past his man. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Totti. Neymar. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pepe herring after the ball here. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pele. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Totti, and he's managed... And the shot! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Platini, well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot could be on, he's got a chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is... And he shoots! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pepe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's the keeper's ball. Neymar. Now it's Pele. Now it's Platini. Lovely, goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Dundee really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Toure gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's superb. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Lahm. Dundee finding their passes. Gattuso. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has found the way through. Pullet.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
This is Neymar. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Referee has just said play on. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Dundee present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Van der Sar, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Reflections on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And that's it.